Hello, hello. Starting off, making sure you guys could hear me okay. It's looking like it's good. My mic was all messed up. I could tell in the intro, so I fixed it before we even moved over here. How professional. But happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am very neutral about Mondays usually, but I had the best chicken salad sandwich ever right before this, so I'm in a pretty good mood today, which helps because we got an interesting one to start off with. And before we get into anything, we gotta thank Chandon Yan for that one hot dog gang gifted member. Welcome in. Ooh, Mikhail says it's their first live. Welcome in. But we got an interesting one today. So for those of you guys who don't know what's happened over the weekend, apparently there's been some beef going on between QLR and Foodie. And like, to be honest, I think on Foodie's side, this wasn't necessarily beef. She was trying to just have a hee hee ha ha reaction, and then Quirky didn't really take it the best way. So originally there was just kind of one response, but Quirky has since said multiple different things. So we're gonna check out 2 videos today on this subject so we can get the full scope of what Quirky's had to say about what Foodie did. So let's get right into it. I hope you guys are all having a good one while I'm getting this ready. You know, me just stalling. I'm like, what do I have to tell you guys about today? Not too much, other than my chicken salad sandwich, so I hope that was good info. Alright, let's hit this. Sammy said the girls bid on their bullshit. When are they not? Can we be real? Random Big said Zay is baked. LOL, I wish. Dude, this every day I don't wear makeup, everyone's like, Zay is fried. Nah, Zay just had a really good chicken I swear to God, like, this is every time I don't wear mascara, everyone thinks I'm high as fuck, because my eyelashes are blonde otherwise. Fun fact.
What are your thoughts on Foodie Beauty? That's all I have to say.
What's her name again? Quirky Lover Rosary?
Well, apparently
Quirky Lover Rosary?
we have some girl world beef happening that I don't think anybody necessarily asked for, but I'm here for it. If you aren't familiar with the history between Foodie Beauty and Quirky Love Rose, let's just say these two have never exactly been fans of each other. And Quirky has made it pretty clear over the years that she wants absolutely nothing to do with girl world, the girls, the reactors, apparently any of it, which has always been a little interesting considering she's also been in the DMs of multiple reactors, including mine, trying to get someone.
No, because
It's always been a little interesting considering she's also been in the DMs of multiple reactors, including mine, trying.
Why did I never know about this till just now? You got Rosie supposedly, which, yeah, saying, well, I really should be surprised. Heart, I'm available for comment. That's so interesting because she's always the biggest one to say, no, in fact, I don't want to be a part of girl world. I don't want to be a part of these toxic communities. I want nothing to do with these reaction channels. But you'll go on for comment. T.
Trying to get anyone, to talk about her. Anyways, Chantal recently caught wind of Quirky's latest live stream crash out, and decided to watch some of it during her own live stream on Kick, and she had some thoughts.
Live. Surprise breakfast Indomie noodles. Like here? I don't see a crash out.
I'm sorry. Yo, this is the realest thing Foodie's ever said, because this is me sometimes, because I'll start watching like one of their streams, I'm like, oh, like I hear there's gonna be a crash out, and it's like 2 hours of nonsense, like them sitting there eating soup and twiddling their thumbs before you get to the actual crash out. This is so accurate. That's why I started using the clips channels, because Lord, I can't sit there for 4 hours of Foodie going, and then finally freaking out about one comment in the chat for 10 minutes.
Her breakout video about me?
Oh, that edamame also had some protein.
Do you guys hear it?
The sweet, salty of the carrots. Oh, this is really good. Unfortunately,
She has a clicky jaw too!
Panther.
I can't do it. The clicking jaw actually, Foodies is like so bad to the point it makes it really hard for me to watch any videos where she eats food. And that's not me trying to be offensive. It just it sounds like, but like times 10, you know?
I saw a TikTok pop up the other day that pissed me off enough to actually block somebody. I'm just gonna start.
Yo, I'm sorry. Quirky is a big girl. Where are they finding these giant bowls at? These are like these are like the bowls that I use to like put popcorn in for a group, you know? When you're all sitting on the couch together, watching a movie, you're sharing that big bowl. That's one of these. Where is she finding these? Enough of these to just... This is crazy. It's so large. And that's why I think that they're convinced that they eat normal portion sizes, because their plates and shit are just abnormally big.
Blocking any accounts that pop up through talking.
Wait, I want to make sure that I don't get... Don't message me right now. I'm showing them something on my phone.
I just want to scroll on TikTok in fucking peace. I don't.
You know, sorry, just random point. Her bowl makes her arm look small, right? But we know from Remy being over there in the video that we saw last week of them together that her arm is no question like two of Remy's heads put together, okay? But the bowl she's using in proportion is making it look smaller. Do you see what I'm saying? Does she just supersize the bowl to make it look better? I don't... Play. I hate when it does this.
Search up myself. I don't know why the algorithm serves me videos about myself. I really don't get it. I was really struggling mentally. It was like after my live with the hand cramp, and someone clipped a reactor.
Would it be
Am I not supposed to laugh?
terrible if I said that this is not a believable performance? Like, no, I'm not meaning to be offensive. I just,
And I
Because what was that? I'm just gonna be real. What was that? That's why I'm laughing. Maybe her hand did cramp. But I'm gonna be real. When I get a cramp, I'm not going... Like, it was just the way she did it. She's like, gotta make sure everybody saw. Oh, Greg. Thank you so much. We got Glitches 445 with the 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. That takes us to 11 out of 17 for today's little daily members goal. Thank you so much, Glitches.
scrolled away within like 15 seconds. But within the first like 15 seconds of the video, it was him theorizing my hand cramp being faked for sympathy. And it set me off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Can I be real? Can I tell you what annoys me the most about Quirky? She just screams like SJW to the max. Like she's overly Karened out. Like if she were to slip a little in the grocery store, not even fall, right? Like let's say the floor was wet and there's a wet floor slide, but she slipped a little bit. She's marching. She's waddling right up to the front desk and being like, actually, your wet floor sign needs to be double wide. Do you see my size? Do you think my big eyes can see that tiny little sign? It looks like ants to me. Guarantee it. The glass is chained specific to, The glasses chain specific with the bun she has is giving very, I need to speak to the manager. Sammy said so, said ableist sign. Everything is ableist to her. That's in fact one of her response. Let me not spoil it all. I mean, are we surprised? Everything, whenever she gets mad about something, it's ableist or something from her traumatic. Like, low-key, even when she was, like, reading down Amber, she had to, like, bring up how it relates to, like, her past, which, like, whatever, that's your business, but, like, you could have just had that moment where you low-key clocked Amber's shit and not had to mention yourself, you know? But it's always got to relate back to her, because as much as she wants to act like she doesn't want to be a main character of Girl World, or she doesn't want to be involved in all that shit, she loves the mess. She loves to be talked about. Just Call Me Autumn said, gives librarian that would yell at you for sneezing in the library. That is literally it. Like, exactly to a T. Exactly to a T.
Pissed me off so bad because I'm sick and tired of people acting like, oh, I'm just here for the jokes when you're being actively ableist. And I'm not, and I'm just tired. I just want to be authentic in my experiences without being called a liar.
Now, just a reminder, she's crying because somebody made a joke saying that they feel like her hand cramp was performative. Like, it wasn't that serious. And she's literally in tears right now, being like, I just want to be authentic in my experience. Baby, what? If you are authentic, then why are you even sitting there saying, I feel like I need to be authentic? Like, then do that. What is this big charade? I get why Foodie's sitting here with a big grin on her face, because I am too. This is so comical, bro. And whatever she's gonna say in response to Foodie, it's just gonna be the most Karen'd out bullshit. I know. Outsold by Tom said, ableist for saying she was faking hand cramps. Like, literally, that's so insane to say.
My hand cramped. And then I massaged it out, and I held my pinky differently, but apparently, because I was still holding the bread, I'm lying.
She's not gonna cry. Like, come on. Yo, get this girl an Oscar now. Come on. This is an Oscar-winning performance right here for Karens of America.
Is she real? She's really upset about that? Pinky Gate! People are dying, Kim!
I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. I'm sorry. Oh, this is... Yo, Foodie and me are having the same reaction right now, because this is pretty, like... You really filmed this? You sat there, you filmed this, and you uploaded it. Like, there's no way. You couldn't pry this video off of my dead body. I would take whatever phone had this saved on it, CD, USB drive, I'm eating it, and you will have to literally dig up my skeleton to retrieve it, bro. This is so embarrassing. Why are you doing this?
Oh. She's sad about it. What is...
When I don't talk about how much pain I'm in, and I'm ignoring it and working around it.
No, what? Nobody's saying this. Can I be real? I feel like she definitely strikes me as the type to, like, leave her own hate comments so that she could, like, spin this narrative of, like, well, if I don't talk about it, they're gonna say I'm not talking about it enough. No, people, you know what the one criticism people give her is? The same criticism I give her. That when she sits there doing these crazy huge Amazon hauls, and these like clothing hauls, whatever the fuck she gets. She always has a haul. Can I be real? Like, always a haul. All this money being spent on that, you can't also simultaneously say you're like struggling for money for healthcare, but then also trying to say, oh, well, I'm not like asking for money, I'm not begging for money, but then it kind of comes off like that because you're guilting people. You're guilting people. That's the best way to describe it. And like, she's gonna sit there and be performative about like a hand cramp and somebody calling that being fake. Well, it kind of seems like you're just setting this moment up. Like, why would you be crying about this? It's not that serious. Nobody's saying you gotta fucking act out every little bit of your pain like it's a game of charades and we can't just understand by words that you don't feel good. You could start off whatever video, just say, I'm not feeling good today. You don't gotta literally spell it out for us in the way that you did. That was definitely acting. A hand cramp sucks, but you can also edit that out of the video. You could not even show that part, but you choose to leave it in, or you choose to have that part in a stream where you're acting crazy, etc. Whatever. People are gonna comment on it. You know how the internet works. You're gonna be in tears over it and say, well, I have to show my pain because of these comments. Show me one. Show me one comment that says that has a profile picture. I'd love to see. Oh, we got S1K dropping the Discord link. Let me get that pinned for everybody. Anybody who's interested in joining. Yo, her Amazon wish list, which is like, you know what? I'll say out of all the things, like her Amazon wish list is like whatever. Like it's kind of just like if you buy from that, at least you know what you're getting. Like if you, because I saw like recently she got like a pot and pan set, whatever, etc. Like if people are buying from her Amazon wish list, at least they're directly seeing like the use she's getting out of the item. I just don't like not miscellaneous or like ambiguously begging for money. Where you're saying it could be going to one thing, but unless anybody's seeing it go to that direct thing, how do you know?
I'm faking because I'm good. When I'm experiencing it and I'm talking about it, I'm faking it because I'm performative. And I'm just trying to live my life around the pain. And then I stop watching shit about it. I do all the steps. I stop.
What is wrong with her hand? It's just crampy?
And then
Tell your truth, Rosie. Don't cry in your ramen.
It'll just add some salt, you know? Some flavoring. This can't be real. I'm so sorry. Like, out of all the problems in the world, you're crying because somebody said that your hand cramp is fake? Wowee. Do you not cry like that when you realize that those hand cramps might be caused by, like, health problems, by you just gaining massive amounts? Anyways.
God, this
Diet.
is embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Check? What is diet check?
Look, if you think I'm a piece of shit because I come off on to people and rant and I'm rude and whatever, and you think I'm a liar, whatever, man, but like my pain is real.
My pain is real. I'm sorry. Whenever people Mickey Mouse cry, I can't take it I can take it seriously, but it's just like what she's particularly crying over. That's what I'm saying. She gotta get an Oscar for this one. This is a crazy performance she's putting on. How could you actually be crying over this? This gotta be fake, and that means she can turn on the tears like that, right? Are there actual tears? I don't know, because she's covering her face, so maybe that's saving it.
I'm not making that up. I'm not weaponizing it. It's just there, and it's constant, and it affects everything.
Cheyenne Jasmine. Her hand was weird and her pinky was weird, and now. Okay, here's the thing.
Could just, I don't know. Here's my thing. I would empathize with this if she wasn't sitting there with the world's largest bowl of ramen right in front of her, housing that down. If she was on a weight loss journey trying to be better or something, I'd be like, yeah, bet. Okay, I don't mind hearing you vent about your pain, whatever, because then that's real. Like, you're trying to be healthier, you're trying to get better. Like, some people go through things in their life and it leads them to getting bigger, like depression, etc., whatever happens. But at some point, you have to realize when you're going through this pain that the only thing that's going to make it better is you trying to get healthier, whether it's serious health problems or weight, whatever. All of that's got to be worked on. And what did pretty much every single health condition out there, the doctors say one thing: if you're overweight, things are a lot worse. So starting to try to like lose the weight and not just sitting there eating all day, maybe people would have more empathy for you, but they don't. My Diet Coke said, I just feel like if it's that serious, she should have ended the stream and handled it off camera. Exactly. Same with the tears in this moment. Let's say this moment actually made you that upset. You really feel like this guy calling you performative, whatever the fuck, bothers you. Turn off the camera for a sec and walk away. Go, like, be upset about it somewhere else. Like, not every little bit of your life needs to be shown on camera to this degree. And then you complain later when people judge you for the things that you show, because that's exactly what's happening right now. You had a moment where you showed too much. You're complaining, saying, well, oh, if I don't show too much, then the haters are saying that my pain is fake. Who cares? If they're saying it's fake no matter what, then maybe don't show them any of it. Don't show people things that you don't want them to criticize, because then you can't be mad that they criticized it. Brandon Biggs said, I don't understand why they crop like that. Shit, I'm fat to fucking be fat on camera. Now, here's the difference. I don't know if they, like, they're, like, big, man. They're big.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Exactly my point. If it's so embarrassing, if you're so bothered by the fact that you're doing this on camera, walk away. Get off camera. If this is a live stream, literally just say, I gotta use the bathroom, excuse yourself and go. If you don't want to turn the camera off that bad, I really don't understand.
Oh, was it pulpy?
My pain is real.
She's referring to a clip of the Australian gay guy talking about her fibromyalgia hands. Oh. Has she been diagnosed with fibro? No. So, she just seems like she's always crying about something. Like,
Yeah,
welcome to
much.
the friggin' internet. Like, you're gonna find, like, if you cry every video you come across yourself, like, now the fact that, it took me a while to realize this, but the fact that you cried about this online just ensures that people are gonna make fun of it even more.
When did Foodie become words of wisdom to live by? What, like, I've said this time and time again. I mean, it's literally just how the internet operates. I mean, I don't even think Foodie lives by this motto. It is true, though. And it's obvious. You could spend a week on the internet and figure that out. There are certain people on the internet that are just so miserable with themselves that no matter what, they want to try to make other people feel more miserable than they are. That's just how it is. There's people that are trolls and they find that funny, but, like, to be honest, some trolls take things too far, even towards terrible people. And that's what my point in saying, like, they're just miserable and they want to make everybody else feel miserable too.
That's how it goes. Nobody, like, honestly, it's cruel to think, but, like, on the internet, not many people care, you know? She should not be on streaming. Yeah. You should not be trying so hard to be a member of Gore World when you're sensitive like that. Come on. You know? People being ableist online, like, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Also, it's like, what's ableist about somebody? Like, I'm gonna be real, he did that in the, like, nicest, joking way possible. It was not that serious. We saw the clip. If the clip was, like, him being super, like, vicious towards her, I could maybe get it, because she's just overly sensitive. But the clip was pretty tame. Like, extremely overtly tame. Also, we got Barely Functional with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted membership. My wife, thank you so much. That takes us to 12 out of 17 for today. Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, are you ready for dinner? My pain is real. Ugh.
Oh, God. What's she about to cook?
All right, here's the end results.
Where's all the steam coming from?
And I'm gonna squirt some lemon.
That's what she said. Oh, also, if you guys see me viciously licking right here, I cut the shit out of my mouth right before this, and it's been bothering me, so I'm probably gonna be, like, randomly licking that.
No, if it's fucking with you mentally. Because honestly, should people make fun of other people online? No. Is it ever gonna stop? No.
Preach!
Like,
words to live by.
Look at it.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know about that.
Mustard gassed.
Well, apparently Rosie saw what was happening, because not long afterward, she seemingly had something to say herself.
Okay, so, really quickly, before we continue what's in this app video, so, Gulags was the first person that I saw cover this subject, and it was actually before some of what we're about to see from Quirky had come out. But there's a different response video that she had in hers that I wanted to show, and then we're gonna get into what Appa has, because, you know, Quirky can't help herself. She's got to talk about things more than once, so, you know, as per usual, she does. So here's the video that's at the end of Gulag's video on the subject. Glitches said super curry. I don't know. And I'll be real. I've recently come to like curry, specifically Thai curry. I've never had any curry otherwise, to be real. But I've only had one, and it's this, like, red coconut curry. There's, like, two. There's, like, this red coconut curry soup. Banging. So fire. But then I tried something else on the menu that was really similar. Because this Thai restaurant that I go to is literally only open, like, 6 hours out of the day. It's, like, from, like, 12 to 3. And then, like, 6 to 9 or something like that. Or, like, 5 to 8. Something like that. Something strange, okay? They're just open really weird hours. It's, like, one lady and her son making all the food. And then they have this Penang curry that's, like, really similar. And then she asked which one I like better. And I was like, I don't really know because they're really similar. But if you got a Thai place near you that got Penang curry, real good. Masamet? No, it wouldn't be that. Alright, maybe what she had, not what I had.
So, if you saw today's live, I'm sorry for the abrupt ending. I am, and have been for some time, actively working on trying to improve on how reactive I can be as a person, and dealing with trying to grow and do and be better, facing the absolute mountainous obstacle that is the vitriolic hate that I deal with. Even when I put up all these safeguards and do all these things and make all these changes.
But are you, though? Because you contradict yourself, because in a previous...
Oh! We got the hoa hoa! We got the delayed hoa hoa! It came through! I don't know why that was super delayed, but it came through. Shout out Glitches again.
live stream that you did that week prior, you were talking about some reactor and some community post that they made and how someone screenshotted it to you. So you still are engaging. It just caught you off guard today and you crashed out and now you're embarrassed about it.
To get that nasty shit out of my face. There are certain things that when I'm dealing with them like I am right now, where I'm multiple days in on a plain flare that I haven't been talking about because I've been trying to not actively just complain about it every damn day.
You're literally Cap. You were bro, can I be real? This is Cap City. You do complain. I can't think of a single stream I've watched of hers where she didn't complain about something. Her biggest hobby is complaining. You can't be friends with her, you can't be in her life, around her, without knowing that she's somebody who fucking complains. And that's just that. There's some people like that. You could have good days, you could have bad days, but even on her good days, there's something to complain about. The grass is always browner in her world, okay?
And I am struggling with coping with my emotions because chronic pain sucks. And I am working on shit in my life behind the scenes that I am not sharing or talking about.
Wah. Also, gotta point this out. We got Laura and Kiki in the chat said her fiddling with whatever that is so performative. She's so stressed. She needs to prove to you how much anxiety she has. I literally was gonna say earlier that the fact that she's like playing with some fidget toy this entire video, by the way, super distracting. Just put it down for a sec. But you're right. She literally is doing that just to be like, I'm anxious. I'm anxious. Look at me. Look at me.
And these assholes acting so entitled to know, well, where is your healthcare? Where are your appointments? It's none of your fucking business.
You make it people's business when you complain about this stuff constantly, to be real. When people are trying to help you and they're trying to send money or support you, you put up wish list. You know, honestly, when you're putting up an Amazon wish list saying, hey, I need help paying for these items or like to have these items, or you put, if you give a reasoning for why you want things to make your life easier because, you know, your health problems are bad, people are going to start questioning when you're getting health care, right? You can't complain about these things and then simultaneously get mad when people are questioning where is the care and where is the help that would better those problems. Because then it comes off like you just want to complain perpetually. Right?
I'm not talking about that shit on the internet anymore. And I've said that multiple times. And for people to constantly invalidate my real experiences of pain as performative, as lies, and I am inundated in that shit when I'm just trying to scroll on TikTok.
Rosie, go to bed. You're crying literally about TikTok. It's time.
On TikTok! I can't even scroll on TikTok without being upset about then scroll past the TikToks where you see your big old face in it. What? You don't gotta watch every video about yourself, but you love the attention. You love to sit there and watch the video about yourself until you see something negative said. Then you're gonna get online and complain about it. And let's be honest, she loves getting online and complaining about it too, because there's gonna be some sympathetic schmuck out there who's gonna donate or help her in some way because she cried on the internet today. That's just how it works.
Time to go to bed. Nobody's telling you to get offline. No one's saying that your pain isn't real, but you will just throw out random stuff and random diagnosis. And of course, people are going to be like, hey, what's up with that? And if they know it's bothering you, of course, they're going to harp on it more. You've been online long enough, Rosie. You know the game. You followed Chantel and Amber way before you started making your own content. You've seen the things that they've gone through. Hell, look how much shit Amber gets about her cancer.
I'm not even looking for it. And I'm having to block accounts left and right. I'm exhausted. And I refuse to let bullies bully me off the internet again.
Log off for a little. Like, thank you. Speaking in layman's terms. I fucking love saying layman's. I say it like that. I'm sorry, your username's really funny. Said, so go offline. Literally, log off. Power down. Walk a little bit. Go outside. Look at the sun. Swim in the pool. Do anything other than read the like, you could Here's a real good method. You stream and then don't read the comments after. You literally make the choice to do that. There's always going to be trolls. There's always going to be bullies. You signed up for that being on the internet. Why are you acting like you don't know the repercussions of being an internet person when you've been doing it for this long? It's not even like she's just done the, oh, I'm like a Instagram, TikTok person. She's been on like actual podcasts and stuff. She's seen hundreds and hundreds of hate comments about her and they're never going to stop. What does she think is going to change? Good to see you,
It's been
Biggs.
11 years since that happened the first time. And albeit there was extenuating circumstances that made me do it. And I wouldn't have done it otherwise. But that was the root of why I had to do it. Why I had to leave the internet back in 2015. I do not need to log off because other people are evil. Genuinely. F*** you forever.
As you can see, Rosie's mood still hasn't improved, and I doubt it will. We may be getting a Foodie and Rosie beef.
No, can I just say this is the most dumb bullshit I've ever heard. How are you gonna say, well, I don't need to log off, you're the problem? Are you like bully defender? Are you going to single-handedly bash the bullies with your big fists? You know what? I have an idea. But I'm putting, yeah, you'll see. If we hit that goal, I'll visualize it for you, in fact. I'll visualize it. Because I'm picturing her as like this like she thinks she's this superhero against internet trolls. She's like, if I speak out about it, I'll be better than them. We'll beat the trolls. I'll draw it. I'll visualize it for you. Oh, and for those who did not see this one, just a reminder, it did get finished.
I'm a toker,
Oh,
a joker,
yeah.
and a midnight wiener stroker.
Yes.
Barely functional, already throwing down with the 5 who said yes. All right, so now let's head back over to the Appa video that has more response from QLR in it. You know, she just can't stop, won't stop.
I fully sobbed on camera yesterday, and I don't want to give that to the people that...
And a midnight
You don't, but you
wiener
upload
stroker.
it.
Do it.
Glitches with the 5 and the do it. Thank you, Glitches. Thank you, Barely. Already 2 out of 10 on that goal. How are you gonna say I don't want to do this as you upload it, as you sit there and do it? Like, I never understood that. Get up and walk away. Something.
find joy in my pain. I don't want to give that to the people that find joy in my pain.
Who said they found joy in your pain? Oh my god, what a reach. This is such a reach. See, this is how she turns it into now she's the victim. It went from them, like, making it, it was literally a joke. He even said, I don't really want to say this, but, like, does it seem like she's kind of, like, putting that on or, like, being performative about it? Something like that, right? So obviously joking. And now she's really gonna turn this into they're laughing at my pain. Are you serious? Are you playing the victim that hard here? Like, everybody can't just, like, trail this back and see exactly what happened? That's crazy. We got Chant and Yan with the 2 said QLR single-handedly revitalizing the bully hunters. My point. Exactly. We gotta visualize it.
The people that relish in my misery, I don't want to give that to them.
The people that relish in my misery. I'll add that into the drawing. People relishing in her misery. I'm sorry, I can't even, I want to, like, explain to you guys what the visual is, but all I'm going to tell you is the drawing will be worth.
So much of my reaction had so little to do with the reactor, or even like when I look at it in hindsight, like Girl World, like it is just more to do with the fact of being a person who is disabled through things that are just.
Is she joking? Is she really gonna act like all the reactors are just reacting to these people because they're disabled? Is that's the gag line? Have you not figured out that you're all big? Have you not figured out that you're all similar to the show, My 600-Pound Life, in a way? Have you not realized that bigger people have been a spectacle for a long time, right? But you guys became a show not just because of being big. You were big people that ended up being shitty. So you became a laughingstock, a lolcow, right? Do you see how the math's there? Like, if you were big on the internet and a good person, you'd probably be treated a lot nicer. There are definitely big influencers who don't get all hate in their comments, and they get a lot of support. But another common denominator, and not just you guys being big, is you being big bitches. Big bitches. That's the common denominator here.
Diagnosed, and I have yet to have access to get the diagnosis that I need. I think there are ways to criticize me, ways to make fun of me, ways to turn me into the joke that you need me to be for your content, that are not based in ableism and are not based in tearing down someone actively hurting.
It was never about that, though. Like, and the reason I say a lot of even people came because they're big is not even because they came to make fun of them for being big. A lot of people joined. We were even seeing this in the Snowflake video that we were watching on Friday, that a lot of people joined because of the different weight loss journeys these people were on, the different health journeys that these people were on. Rosie's been one of those people. I don't know if she's ever like promoted being on a health journey on the internet, but she's been somebody who's talked out against like the feederism community. So I know that she's brought in a lot of people through being outspoken against that, right? So in saying that, it's like almost insulting to say that, oh, well, everybody in Girl World is like ableist, etc., when a lot of those people came to support a movement or a thing that you used to be about, and then saw that your content was all being the victim, self-pitying, etc., and they didn't want to support that. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys, but let me know.
And I'm doing my best to avoid that in a way that I have not historically, and I get that. And I'm not going to let people take that away from me. It's not going to happen. I am far stronger than I'm given credit for. I could probably say a lot more, but I'm going to kind of just keep it there because I don't want to get super emotional.
She doesn't just keep it there, though.
I just really don't. I don't with the foodie comparisons. I don't want to think about the at all. At all. Like, really. Apparently she's been running her mouth about me, and I just don't give a damn, honestly. And I
running her mouth about you. Can I be so real? Foodie really didn't say shit. What did she say that was that crazy? All she said is that she was being sensitive, and that if that makes her cry, she's got, honey, you've got a big storm coming. Because she could have went in on her. She could have actually said some fuck shit. She could have said something insulting. And that's kind of the problem with Rose. Even similarly, honestly, should have noticed a red flag in how she dealt with the Amber shit too, because Amber was sitting there being like, I'm a fan of Rosie. And then Rosie's coming back with this like vicious attack or whatever. And then playing the victim, being like, don't contact me, etc., etc. And I get in the Amber situation why she was more upset, because Amber was also saying, oh, well, I've got something like about somebody in your life. And she was doing that in a way that was very vicious or whatever. But in this Foodie clip, what was there to really be upset about? Running her mouth about you is such a reach. And it's just the way that she's always trying to like spin the narrative and like web this weave of lies that only her audience will believe without like seeing the other parts of it, right? We got Chance and Ann with the 2 said QLR equals Fat Rosie from Monsters Inc. Is there a Rosie in Monsters Inc? Or Roz? Is there someone named Roz or Rose? I don't know. I'm confused. Anyways.
I don't want to think about her. I don't want her life compared to mine in my space. I can't control what other people do in other spaces. But in my space, I want no part in it. I want no part in her crude ass bullshit. I want no part in her boring ass life. I want nothing to do with any of it, and I don't want to think about it.
I didn't hear her talk crap about me. I don't care. I make fun of her, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, I don't mean it in a... I'm just joking around.
Yeah. I don't feel like Foodie should even have to explain herself here. What did she say that was evil, malicious, any of this bullshit? It's so wild to me that Rosie's trying to like spin this narrative that Foodie did some like heinous shit when she literally was just making a joke. It was not that serious. Somebody else sent her like a clip to react to, clearly.
Like, I don't like say anything really malicious.
No, she didn't.
They don't tell you the price that you pay.
If that's malicious, that's also a reach. But yeah, I believe that is the end. So I guess we'll see if there's any more response from Rosie. I mean, I'm sure she's going to keep going on about this. She can't really help herself. It's not like she's got much else going on. So we'll see. We got Spooples with the 199 said she's always watching Zay Wazowski. She's always watching Mike Wazowski. Always watching. She really does look like that. She looks like that person from Monsters Inc. though, if she ate Mike Wazowski and Sully. Respectfully. All right. Okay, so another thing I want to check out today is a little bit of a Foodie update. There's been some stuff going on. I know that there has been talks about this entire, like, first off, there's been word that her marriage is fake. There's stuff going on with this trip that she's supposedly going on, which is like as soon as possible. So we're keeping posted with that. We will be diving into maybe a little bit more of the Foodie Syria arc if you guys are interested in that, but we'll see. Also, we still got 2 out of 10, and you guys will get the QLR drawing of her as a bully defender. It will be worth it. Oh shit. We got Danny coming in with the 10 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. If you just got a gifted, make sure to say thank you, because that finished off today's daily members goal. So thank you, thank you. Oh, I will mention we are going to also be spinning the priority movie wheel today for the Glizzy Generals, because we didn't get to watch any movies last week because bro moving, the bullshit, his family being in town, everything going on was just very hectic. So we're gonna make up for it by doing some extra movies this week. So we're gonna do 2 Glizzy General spins this week and 2 regular movie wheel spins this week. So make sure if you're a Glizzy General, you have your movie picks in, and if you are, you know, just like Little Smoky member, etc., you have your movie picks in. Otherwise, it's $5 to get your movie pick. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check out this video.
Well, hello! My weight.
Actually, another apathetic facts one. She's been hitting way more in Foodie recently. But, like, to be honest, there's not been shit going on with Amber, so don't blame her.
That the situation is starting to feel a little bit scarier.
Well,
the only thing that you missed really is that she said there's a major problem with that.
well, I think that things got a little bit scarier for me because I'm probably gonna have to rely on 100% on Salah to support me there.
So Chantal is apparently preparing to go back to Syria, knowing that she may not have reliable access to her own money while she's there.
Why would you do this? Knowing you went there once, shit didn't work out, and you literally had to beg people for money to come back, and you were literally going to go over there in a situation where you have no access to money of your own. There's no way this is real. There's absolutely no way.
She says she may have to rely 100% on Sulla to financially support her, which is already concerning enough.
While I'm there, because it's gonna be hard to access money there. That's for sure. And my kick payouts probably won't work. It'll probably just accumulate in my account until I get back to a country like Canada or... So everything I earn from now until then, I'll just bring cash. It's a cash system.
I'm sorry, can I just be real? This is nonsensical. Everything about this situation is just getting worse and worse by the day. She hasn't said a single thing about this trip that's even potentially positive. All it has been is negative, 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 and she still wants to go. I don't get what it's going to take for her to finally realize maybe this is a bad idea. Like, it just feels like she's so hell-bent on going, even knowing it could be the worst situation of her life. Also, it's obviously Danny. Welcome back to Hot Dog Gang. Oh, the members goal is filled out. Sorry, I have two screens that both have it on it, but you guys know. Danny finished it out. Danny, Glitches both came in with 10. We got Barely with a 1. We got Chan with a 1 today. It's been a good day.
Yeah. But Salas said it's fine.
I think the phrase, Sulla said it's fine, is doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
Yo! This is literally what we were saying in the last video. Whenever, like, she was talking about all the shit she needed, like, paperwork-wise to be able to bring BG over there, she was like, oh, well, Salah said I don't need to do this. And then in the next video, she was like, oh, well, actually, after Googling it and looking up the information, I do need to do that. So... anytime Salah says, oh, well, this is going to happen, well, how can you trust his word when he's never correct? When he's never telling you the truth?
Chantal herself just started this conversation by saying that things have gotten scarier because she may be completely financially reliant on Sulla. But then within seconds, the concern seems to become, well, Sulla says it'll be fine.
Crazy.
I mean, if we don't have rent, what else do I need to worry about there? My bills in Canada, I can pay from my bank account.
Are you not? How are you gonna eat? Your big ass? How are you gonna pay for food? How are you gonna do anything? How are you gonna do anything without money? Like, I just don't get this. So nonsensical.
I feel like, what else do I need to worry about? Is exactly the question you should probably have an extremely good answer to before you go.
You should have every possible worst case scenario planned out. And considering there is no Canadian, embassy, whatever. There's no Canadian support over there. Literally, Canada is saying this is a do not travel zone. You're fucked. You're so fucked. Why are you doing this?
For sure, but I'll just have to try to bring as much cash as I can and live off of, like, if I need cash for extra, I'll just keep that on me. I don't think the guy is available to do the money runs anymore. And Lebanon right now is war zone.
If one of the methods you previously relied on to get money is no longer available, I would think that would make having a solid backup plan even more important.
Ding, ding, ding. Anyone with the brain could look at this situation and see this is making literally zero sense, and she's going to go over there and end up in a really bad situation where she's not going to be able to have any control over her own life anymore. I doubt you'll even see her streaming like that. She's literally saying she's not, in the last stream, she was not even sure if they were going to have electricity. Like it's obviously Danny said, do like the stream, please. That does really help out my channel. Thank you, thank you.
Especially because of what she reveals next about her living arrangement with Sulla.
No, we're living together in another house, but he's gonna be going back and forth because his business is out of his family house.
This is so shady.
I don't know. It's a possibility, Swag. Probably not. It was really hard last time, and I didn't, you know? It's a grift. Well, no, what I'm gonna do is just bring some cash with me. And then, yeah, but I can't just go to Jordan every time I need money. It's like not that easy. No, it won't be a large amount of cash. It won't be a large amount because I don't have large amounts.
If you have to go to another country to get money, it's not easy. Whoever left that comment is just a silly person. This should be like ding in her head. If you can't easily access money, maybe this is a country you shouldn't be going to. Excuse me. She's talking about Lebanon being an active war zone. Somebody said it in the chat. Ratchet Saturn Girl said it's all a war zone. Syria is actively in war. What are you talking about? You're literally moving to a war zone. And Fusion is right. What is his business? What is this business he supposedly has that he had to do all this traveling for? Really, really interesting. Violet said she does dumb crap like that all the time and has zero consequences. We thought something would happen the last time, but she went to Syria, but she's the Canadian cockroach. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Also, we got V Midnight with the Glizzy General for 2 months who said, hey, this is going on 3 months now. A great job, Zay. Thank you so much, V Midnight. Appreciate you being here with us for pretty much this entire time this channel has been up. I'm pretty sure you've been here on day 1. So thank you. I appreciate all you guys who have been here and have stuck around with me. You guys are the greatest.
There's no money laundering. What I'm gonna...
Oh shit. Also, we got Bear with the little Smokies for 2 months who said, oh wow, 2 whole months already. Love watching you grow, wifey. Thank you, wifey. I love you. And we must play some Goose Goose Duck later.
Do is just buy stuff I need here to bring. Imagine the pot you're gonna build up. Yeah, and it'll be going on debts. But I'd like to pay my debts off. Like, that's a good thing for me. I want to be debt-free for the love of BG.
You want to be debt-free? And you think, is this somehow a solution to that? Just running away from the debt, maybe? I don't know.
For our future.
We also got Brandon Q with the little Smoky for 2 months who said 2 whole months been by so fast. Much love, y'all, with the heart hands. And thank you, thank you. Thank you to all you guys who have been members and have been here for since the channel has been up, since the monetization's been up. I appreciate you guys so much. Wouldn't be here without y'all for real.
No, you can't use credit cards there either. I may as well just cut them the fuck up. No, I can, like, if I travel, while I'm over there and traveling, I do want to... Nah, he wouldn't do that. I was mostly reliant on him last time, too. Because in Syria, you can't just go to an ATM. They don't have any. And you can't just go to an embassy. They don't have any. And you can't just use your credit card. They don't have any. Yeah, I can take my money at the airport. I think they have an ATM there, yeah.
Don't they have like a currency exchange situation before you get over there or whatever she's got to do? Like, I'm not really sure what the issue is. We also got Amanda with the Hot Dog Gang for 2 months who said, oh, damn, YouTube still won't let me purchase stuff. YouTube's just a bit of a bully. I do think Streamlabs works again because I know a couple people were having issues with YouTube. If you want to use Streamlabs, just let me know if it doesn't work so that I can fix it because it's a little wonky sometimes. But if you're interested, that probably does work and it has random ass sounds because I don't update it as often.
But I don't know if I can use it. Last time we weren't able to use it for to get my money out, so I don't think so. Yeah, it does make me nervous.
If it's making you nervous, then why are you still committing to this situation without thinking about it for a second that maybe this isn't the move? Because the biggest thing that I would be thinking in this moment is maybe I shouldn't make this call.
It makes me nervous, but at the same time, I know that Salah will take care of me. You know, it's not expensive to stay there. And like, I do plan on, like, I have like another travel plan. Like, The cats will be taken care of. I'll probably travel with Salah, like while Salah and I maybe go to Jordan. But I also want to go to like maybe some other another country, like on a solo trip at some point. No, he's not going to touch my cash. That's going to be my cash.
Oh my god, this situation just makes zero sense. What is happening here? She's like, I want to go travel. Do you think you're just gonna be easily popping in and out of this war zone? I'm just confused.
I'm not even, it's gonna be my money for when I need stuff, like, you know? What if he leaves you with no snacks? Well, then we're gonna get our walk-in sneakers on. Just plan to get there. I did brush her earlier.
I think me and BG both had the same reaction there. She got scared, I got scared, we all got scared. I'm sorry.
Say hi to the Beezers. Hi. I swear. Are you
BG's just
BB?
disassociating.
Are you BBJ? Are you BBJ? Remember how BBJ just was always the ability to walk? Yeah. I know, Mango. The thing is like life is very, very cheap there. And with no rent, no bills there, I can pay my bills online to, like, you know, my taxes and all my stuff like that I have to pay. I think that's the only thing really.
Saying life is very cheap there. Are you not sitting here maybe pondering on why that is? Not saying there are other countries that you can live in that are not war zones that are cheaper, etc. But I'm saying, like, have you not thought about why this situation is just seeming like... Am I not understanding, like... Is she going nuts? Is she just going full crazy cuckoo bananas? I'm convinced, because at this point, I don't really know what you could do. Also, we've only got less than 5 minutes to hit that QLR bully defender drawing. I don't think we'll hit it. It'll live in the depths of my mind. But just know, bear and glitches, you are appreciated.
Because I'm not going to have any bills from here. Just my debts. And then I just need to bring some cash. Like, I can stretch the cash a lot. And plus Salah has his money, right? So, Salah will take care of that, Mango. I'm not bringing a lot of cash. I'm just going to calculate, like, I'm trying to think what I'll need cash for. Yeah, if I want, like, extra treats or... Because I'm going to buy gifts before I go there, so... I'll have everything I need.
How are you just... There's no way she's confidently saying she's gonna have everything she... For how long? For what, 2 weeks? How long are you planning to stay there? Because I know she's saying this is not a permanent trip or whatever, but if you're planning to live there for a period of time, how much luggage are you realistically going to bring? That you're going to bring all the stuff that you were talking about that you cannot get in America, that you... Or not America, that you can get in Canada that you can't get over there.
Yeah, I'll have to have cash. It's a cash system there, YouTube lover. Seriously. Tip the butler and pool boy. There's no pool boy and there's no butler. Don't worry, girl. If things go wrong, we'll get you out of Syria, but I have every bit... Thank you, Nina. I don't like...
The mods are already planning. The mods are already creating the Get Foodie Out of Syria fund, bro. I'm calling it. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Relying on people to bail me out, especially after last time, but... Put the cash in your bra. I used to do that at the bar. Well, just make sure it's a very solvable problem, Swag. Just don't run out of snacks. No, we have to try to make healthy snacks there. You know? Anyway, you never know. Just make sure you have enough cash to leave in. Yeah, like put that aside. Nope. We haven't. He promised me. 3-4 days a week, maybe more, depends if we go traveling around or we do couples vlog or we go out somewhere.
How How is she gonna couples vlog with no electricity? I'm still stuck on the fact that she casually breezed by in the last stream that there might be no electricity. What does she think is gonna happen in that case scenario? Nobody's been talking about that.
What is going on with my skin? You can't wait,
War
Louis?
paint is back.
I'm convinced I'll be able to stream. Yeah, I'll be able to
Oh my god, Amanda, clock it, just like he promised not to cheat. Yup.
stream, but I probably won't be able to. It's not going to be easy to access my money like here, obviously. Or like in another country where I'm like 2 hours from like Dubai or like, you know, another country where I could go. Like it's not a big deal like to go there, but I can't go.
You got Dubai money? She don't got Dubai money. You don't got Dubai money.
All the time. Like, you know, that's the problem. My mom would prefer I stay, but she knows how much I miss Salah. Can we order poutine?
I'm gonna be real. The more and more I hear about this situation, all I gotta say is I feel like this sounds like the worst idea for Foodie to be going over there, but I mean, who am I? She's not gonna listen to anybody, especially not anybody from the internet, so there's no use in wasting your breath on it, is kind of how I feel, you know, because she doesn't really even care about the concerns of the people who originally had brought her there before, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're gonna spin the movie wheel today. We're gonna spin both the priority and the regular wheel, because we're gonna do one today, one tomorrow. Here we are. Make sure I got all the ones that we watched off here. Did we watch this one? I can't remember. Let me look it up real quick. I don't think we did watch that one. Okay, beautiful. All right. So, for the priority wheel for tonight's movie, let's see what we're watching. Oh, yes, we're watching one of my favorites, guys. I'm so excited. I'm not sure what time we're gonna do this. I'll quickly just text him and ask him if he wants to do it after this or later. It just depends on what he has going on. Movie after this or later tonight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spin for tomorrow's movie, making sure I got everything off here. Hopefully I have everything off here that we watched already. If not, I have to go through and double check these anyways. And I need to take Spirited Away off this one and save it as well. All right, now let's go ahead and spin this one. Ooh, Finding Neverland. I've heard of this one, but I've not seen it. Let me look it up really quickly. Finding Neverland is... Okay, this one's got Johnny Depp in it. It's like a spin-off of Peter Pan, kind of. I've definitely, like, seen this cover before, but I've never heard the movie. More of a family-friendly one. So if you've not been into all the horror and random scary stuff we've been watching recently, we got 2 family-friendly chill movies tonight, or probably soon. I think we'll probably do the movie sooner rather than later, so I'll let you guys know in the Discord as soon as I know what time we're doing it and all that good stuff, but he still hasn't texted me back, so he might be taking a nap right now. Also, we got Logie Barrow with the Glizzy General for 2 months who said scammed. How did you get scammed, Logie? How did you get scammed? Please tell me, Logie. What did I do to you now? Have your keychains still not gotten there? Because I do gotta, I'll send your new ones if they haven't gotten there, by the way. Just let me know. Send me a DM, we'll get that sorted. But yeah, so tonight's gonna be Spirited Away. Tomorrow is going to be Finding Neverland. And before we get totally ending off here, I still gotta do Pet of the Day with y'all. Don't get running away too soon, because I gotta pick from an awesome list of pets. I'm not gonna lie. I got some new flyers ready, and I got an awesome list of pets. Ooh. I'm torn between two today. I'm torn. You know what? I feel like it's been a minute. We haven't done a cat in a minute. We've been doing a lot of dogs lately, so dog will be tomorrow. It seems like a fair trade. Awesome. All right. Drum rolls, please. The Discord will see it first because it's getting forwarded to Pet of the Day right now. And, oh, me just looking up what Finding Neverland was. Excuse me. Our pet of the day is Nico! Look at the, I'm sorry. How could I not choose this photo of this little adorable bean snuggling their little reindeer? Congratulations, Malian. Your little Nico bean won. This is the most precious little photo. I saw this photo, and I think I was like on a call with like Psyche and Danny at the time, and I was like, yo, this cat has gotta win Pet of the Day. It's so adorable. Such a great photo. Such a cute cat. Congratulations to your baby, Malian. Much deserved. We've got some great Pet of the Day options, and if you guys haven't seen it, I'll show it to you guys really quickly. We've got a new Pet of the Day section of the Discord, so I'll be forwarding the winners in here. All of our previous winners who didn't get theirs forwarded, I dropped in here last night, so in case you might have not seen if your pet has previously won or not, go ahead and check out the previous flyers, see if your baby's ever been a winner. There's been a couple that won before we had flyers. So those babies who won before we had flyers have the potential to win again, because it's not fair that they won Pet of the Day before we started doing the flyers. So if your baby won and you haven't seen a flyer for them, there's a good chance they're going to be coming back up on the list sometime soon. Make sure though, you guys do get your pets submitted, into the pet section of the Discord. Let's go ahead and run through some of the little babies we got. Just a big mix. Ooh, there's my baby. Yes, little Peachy. She's right up here. Peachy. Psst, 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 psst. Is she asleep? She's out like a light. Peachy bear. Hold on, let me wet my whistle. Fine, I'll just grab her manually. I'll just manually grasp her. Peach, bring your ass over here. Yeah. Ooh, sleepy baby. This is, oh my gosh, my pants falling down. I had my pants like, you know when you have them like unbuttoned and folded? I stood up and they unfolded. I was like, oh no, my pants are falling down. It's like that one dream where you can't control it. It's okay. I'd let my pants fall down to catch you any day. She's so sleepy. So this is little Peach. You guys never really get to see her. She does have a little bow. It's got peaches all over it. Ooh. Yeah, you're mad. You're mad I woke you up from your nap. She doesn't like to be held like that. She likes to be held like this. It's very strange. Yeah? You want to tell them all your thoughts and your woes? Okay, I'll put you down. Yeah, yo, you gotta peach me out. That's pretty 10 out of 10 for today, right? I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. You enjoyed my cats. I'm sorry today's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I will let you know I am going to be coming back later tonight with a members only horror game stream. I meant to do it this Sunday, but this weekend was me and S1K's 5-year anniversary, so we took some time to celebrate. We did like an Insidious marathon together. We got some Korean barbecue. We got ice cream. We just like took some time to chill with ourselves this weekend after all the hecticness going on. So things will be back and scheduled as per normal. Let me see if he texted me back yet about that movie night. He did not, which means I think we'll probably do movie night. Probably like right after this. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and whatnot, and then we'll probably start the movie about like 4:30ish. So if you guys want to come check out the movie, the Discord link is pinned for you guys. We're going to be watching Spirited Away in the Discord, and the Discord is totally free. Movie nights are totally free. Little Smokies events, I will always let you know ahead of time if they're scheduled out, because we do Little Smokies events. Like we have like an Invader Zim perpetual marathon going on in there. I know I am going to be starting Gravity Falls with the Little Smokies here soon, because I personally want to marathon it. So if you guys want to join that, make sure you're a Little Smoky or higher and you'll be able to join that. But otherwise, our Discord's totally free. We've also got a section for the Glizzy Generals where you guys get a little secret text chat with me and all the mods. So, all right, I will catch you guys back again tonight for the horror game stream. I'm going to be playing, Layers of Fear. I'm not sure what time that'll be. I think around like 10 or 11 p.m. I'll keep you posted though. Anyways, check out the Discord. Join movie night. Drop your pet pictures. And I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. And let me see who I'm redirecting to, because I'm ending a bit early today. So I'm not sure who's live at the moment. Who's live? Who the hell is live? I got live on it. Sorry, that was not funny. That was not funny at all. I don't even know. There's nobody live. I'm just gonna redirect you guys to Exile. If you guys hang out for his stream, you're cool. If not, life happens. Go sub to his channel though, and I'll see you guys back again later or tomorrow.